Hi, this is Jim with the Mature Minded Gamers, and welcome to Lunch Break. It's a time for you to sit back, eat your lunch, watch somebody play a game that maybe you've never seen, see if you want to play it. We do this every Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a game that I have never played. I've only loaded it to look at the settings and that sort of thing. It's called Farthest Frontier. It came out of early access October 23rd of this year, so it's a perfect time to start playing it. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, here's our difficulty settings. Easy, medium, hard. We can set a different kind of valley. I'm just doing idyllic. I'm going to keep it easy this time. Map size, large, medium, small. Pacifist mode. Pacifist disables raiding parties and animals and bears and things like that. That's cool. So if you want to kind of do a cozy city builder, maybe that's what you would select. Custom settings. Enable custom options can adversely affect gameplay performance. Achievement progress will be disabled. Okay, so if you want to get really detailed about what you do here, you can do that. I'm not going to. Advanced settings. Alright, this lets you set the difficulty for melodies, resources, wildlife, and raiders, so you can get pretty detailed that way. And I think that's more of a supported way, but we're not going to do that. We're going to just go straight default setting. Bourbon Town. Alright, that sounds good. I like city builders, so let's see what this one has to offer.
Life can be harsh everywhere, but in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. This wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Okay, here we are. Town center. We finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose a location that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. Alright. Let's see if we can figure out... Whoops. I didn't mean to spin it. What do we got here? How far out can we zoom? Alright. Well, we're gonna need lumber, I'm sure. Let's just put it down. We'll figure this out as we go. Looks like I see some clays. This looks like it might be iron over here. That's probably clay there. Oh, okay, look at this on the top left. The fertility's changing. So I imagine we want some fertile land. Here's 68, 69. Alright, we're going to go right there. That's about as high as I can see. And it looks like we have some water to the northeast. Does it get higher if I go up there? Okay. Ooh, there we go. Right there by the water. Alright, what are these little guys doing here? Villager is unhappy. Villager is homeless. Okay. Harvesting resources. Once the menu is open, click and drag to select resources for harvest. Hold shift while clicking and dragging to deselect resources for harvest. Alright. Let's harvest all of that. Or wait a minute. Oh, use the harvest button. Okay, I want them to cut those down. Let's clear the area for houses. Alright, we'll just let them work. Requires 16 wood to build the town center build site. Looks like our wagon is our store house, basically, until we get something better. Maybe I should have been a little closer to a forest. I guess we'll see if this becomes a problem. Well, there's wolves out there. They're going to be a problem. I probably should deselect that. I don't want to go out there to the wolves right now.
What is it? As you say.
Okay,
Done.
left click, right click. Get them working on cutting down trees to get us some wood. I'm gonna get these guys working on
Done.
this building, I think. Nope. Okay, looks like I guess they're working on it. I'm not sure, maybe you don't directly control these guys so much. I figured there would be some sort of starting tutorial, but I don't see it. Alright, we've got our town center. 2 of 2 residences are stocked with water. We got 12 hide coats, shoes, clothing. Time spent manufacturing goods and gathering resources is very valuable, and efficiency is key. Improved time spent working by keeping, well, firewood. Firewood is a critical resource for your settlement's continued survival. Stockpiling enough firewood ahead of winter will ensure that the villagers have a warm shelter to return to in the cold months. Use firewood splinters splitters to turn logs into firewood. A steady supply of logs will ensure that your firewood splitters are working efficiently and produce a sufficient stockpile. Shelters that do not have firewood will leave their inhabitants at the mercy of the elements and could cause them to develop frostbite or even perish from exposure. In large towns, villagers may need to travel long distances in the cold to reach available firewood, which could result in exposure deaths. Markets can help alleviate these distances by stockpiling resources nearby and even performing deliveries to nearby shelters. Okay, so cold can kill them while they're out walking to gather food and resources. Villagers need shelter and cleanliness. All right. How do I do that? Building menu. Let's get some houses. Whoops. Didn't do what I thought. I'm trying to rotate. Housing shortage. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, rotate placeable by hitting tab. I see it now. It takes 10 wood to build a house. Trying to see if I could move that cart. I don't see a way to do it. There's not enough housing available for the number of villagers in your settlement. Build more shelters to prevent deaths from exposure to the elements. Okay. Desirability. Desirability is a measure of how appealing an area is to live in. As such, this mechanic only impacts shelters. A high desirability is a prerequisite for shelters to upgrade to higher tiers. As higher tier homes generate tax revenue, have increased occupancy, and are required for town center upgrades, this is very desirable. When selecting buildings for placement from the menu or from the build UI, you can see whether it impacts desirability based on the chevrons next to its name. A green chevron means that the building will have a positive effect, while a red chevron indicates a negative effect. A yellow chevron indicates that the structure has no effect on desirability. Once you are ready to place the building, move the placement preview around the town. Moving the placement preview around the town will show the impact it will have on the desirability of nearby homes. Lowering a home's desirability too much can cause it to become abandoned, as it no longer fulfills its desirability requirements. Building has no firewood. Okay. So cut down all the trees you can find, gather berries and bushes. What's this? Oh, and ruin or something. Can we highlight that? Okay, we'll find out how that goes. Guess we just need to keep focusing on building houses right now. I probably shouldn't put too much effort into building a lot of other things. I'm going to prioritize the houses. What do we got here? Some kind of vegetable? Greens. A patch of wild edible greens that can be harvested by foragers as a food source. So villager professions. So this is if you want to maybe directly control it.
Need anything?
Wow, this is detailed. It's gonna take a bit to learn. So there's 10 laborers and 2 builders. And maybe I could have a max of 4 builders. It looks like I have 12 people right now. There's their clothing, warmth, happiness, health. It's all decent. That's good. Alright, let's go out of there for now. Right now we're just gathering resources and building. They need firewood. Hunter cabin, I think that would be good. Let's build one out here on the edge of town. Oh, look at the circle. Okay, there's the area of effect. We'll build it out here. We're going to prioritize that one too, but look at all the deer. Graveyard, markets, shrines. I'm going to build a dirt road to town, so let's start dirt roads here first. We'll build a road that goes out to the hunter. Nice detail. I like the way this looks. Upgrade requirements. We need a basic well. Town center 2. Okay. Firewood is used to keep villagers warm when indoor during cold weather. More people wish to join your settlement. A mass of 4 Amass a 4-month supply of food in 6 houses. Maintaining significant food stock will help attract more people to your town. Well, that's here in the top left. 4-month supply of food in 6 houses. I don't know what I'm doing yet, obviously. Some of this may be wrong, but that's how we learn. So desirability is not great on dirt roads apparently, but for now that's what we have. I imagine later we can upgrade these roads. We need to fish somehow. Let's see if we can build something for fishing. Fishing shack. Placed along water's edge, the fishing shack gives villagers a place to fish from. Choosing a prime location will increase fishing production. Alright. That looks like a good location. Invalid placement. Where's this supposed to... Okay. Doesn't seem right though. It seems like you should... The circle of influence here is mostly on the ground. If I make it green... Alright, it says fishing area 9, fish count 542. We're gonna do that, I guess, and let's just see what happens. Checking over here. Right, there's our hunter. Work areas. Some buildings have a work area in order to function. This circle defines where villagers will seek resources in the world. For example, a hunter's cabin's work area defines where the hunter will go to seek out game to hunt. A fishing shack's work area defines what coastline a fisherman will fish from. By default, a work area is centered on the structure, but that is likely not the best setup. To relocate a work area, left-click the work area button and then move the cursor to the desired location. The tooltip will give you insights into the resources within the work area before you confirm placement. Setting a work area properly can help improve the efficiency of a building. Well, that would have been nice to know a little while ago on this fishing shack. So let's destroy it and rebuild it. How do we set the work area though? I don't see that. All the controls are in the top right there. I'm trying to see if it says anything about the work area. Confirm placement, cancel or escape, rotate. Top down camera. Okay, that's good. Toggle overlays, G, I, and F. G, that's desirability. I is water. And F, fertility. Yeah, it's not super fertile land. I don't see anything about changing the work area. Alright, well, I'm going to put it back down. Not sure about that. I probably read it and totally missed it. I have to look into that. I get this one. It was pretty good the way it was, but that fishing one definitely feels like you should be able to move it. It just didn't feel like it was right. Hey, it looks like he's getting some stuff done here. He's got water, meat, pelts, some tallow, smoked meat, and root vegetables, which I didn't expect him to have. Well, that's good. All right, we probably need to make some sort of storage place. It's not this wagon. Didn't mean to hit that. Probably need some more houses too. Probably survivability should be my first priority. Okay, they're out there fishing, Belfana and Rashala. Well, actually, Belfana looks like he's mining. They've got some water and some meat. Predators are attacking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where? Oh no, right here. I don't know what you do about it. I guess everybody fight.
Will do.
Fight. Alright, now harvest. Uh-oh, more. Nope,
Done.
nope. Come back. Don't
Done.
go looking for trouble. Get back to work.
As you say.
Okay, so houses. How many houses do I need? Looks like there can be 4 per house. I have 5, so that's 20. I have 16 people. Should be enough for now. I don't know if it has family dynamics in there, where maybe one of those positions won't be filled. Okay. I think we need some official storage. Place for villagers to stockpile building materials such as logs, stone, and wood planks. Okay, we should build one of those out here, because we're going to be needing to cut some of this wood. I don't know how much this is going to affect the deer population if I go cutting all this down, though. I'm going to stick along the coast to start with. Then we will build a little road. We will mark all this for destruction. Now, what is here? What is that? Excavation site. Oh, okay. I'll have to see what that is. I'm not sure if my people will just do it. Like, can I highlight it? Nope. Let's just concentrate on trees right now. Hawthorn bushes. Greens. A lot of deer. It's within range of my hunter, so that's good. Could use one of those. A large storage structure used to store all items. Partially underground structure used to store foods at a reliable temperature, reducing the rate of spoilage. That might be nice too. Build a storehouse. with a root cellar right next to it. Alright, finally figured out how to move the wagon. How are we doing on food? Let's see. Months of food in public storage, 1. Months of food lost to spoilage over the next 12 months, 1. That's not good. Alright, technology tree. As your people adapt to their surroundings, they will also innovate new discoveries to help make their lives easier. Boy, I can't read right now. Invest your newfound knowledge in the technology tree to improve means of production, unlock new buildings, and enhance the capabilities of your military. Note that each discovery becomes harder to achieve than the last, so plan ahead for what your settlement will need most in the near future. The town center generates knowledge every month, but further advances will eventually require an academy to perform research at a reasonable pace. The academy is the center for scientific pursuits and tremendously accelerates the rate of new discoveries. Scholars will perform research even without supplies, but providing them with steady supply of paper will speed up their work. Certain structures also grant you knowledge immediately upon being constructed for the first time within your settlement. Example, a school. These are donated in the building menu. These are denoted in the build menu to help identify them. As your people explore their surroundings and scavenge through salvage sites and vanquish raider camps, they may stumble across tomes of knowledge. When acquired, this resource immediately grants the settlement knowledge. Traveling merchants may sometimes also carry these valuable texts for sale in their wares at the trading posts. All right. So, exclamation mark. I think that's because of food spoilage, but I'm working on that. Food spoilage should be helped by that, I hope. Are they moving it? Let's see, what's he doing?
Work to be done?
Yep, he's moving food. Alright. So they're starting to unload the storage cart and put it in the cellar. So let's move this. How did I move that? Let's move this back here. Closer so they can unload it faster. Not sure how to get firewood in the buildings. I think they'll take care of it. I'm probably just using it faster than... Yeah, I am. Yep, I'm just using it very fast. There are a lot of deer in those woods. I don't want to cut those woods down if I don't have to, but I probably will eventually. Maybe I'll go over here. Leave these woods alone. I'll leave those alone and let them cut those down there closer to town. That might not have been the right place to put that, since I don't want to mess with the woods, because I'm afraid if I tear those woods down, all the deer will go away. That will ruin the hunter's
What needs doing?
job here. So thinking I might start cutting these trees down here. Start marking all these. 'Cause the wolves are living in these. We'll push the wolves back away from our settlement. Oh, I can relocate the building? Really? Is it that easy? Figured I'd have to tear it down and build a new one. Wait a minute. Okay, maybe they still have to go through the motions of moving it. This building's relocation destination needs to be cleared of obstructions before construction can begin. Okay. They're all marked. Months of food lost to spoilage over the next 12 months. 4. Well, that's not good. I need 6 houses. Okay. I've got enough food, so let me get one more house down, and then maybe I can get more people in to help, and then hopefully, you know, they'll eat the food and I won't waste it all. If we go to my people, have I lost some people? Did they die? Thought I had 16 before. Is there a log? Doesn't look like I lost some people, but I thought I had 16, but maybe not. Starting to snow. This is going to get ugly. I think once they clear this out, they can get working on my stockyard move. Oh, this is nice. I just saw this. It's a cool way to do the timeline there. We're rolling out of autumn into winter now. Right here's where we're at. Freezing temp, moderate breeze. Oh boy. I'm gonna be in trouble. Put a well in. Might be a little too late for that. Oh, firewood splitter. Oh boy, I needed that a long time ago. This might be too late too. Put this over here by the stockyard. Wait a minute. No. Put it there. I think I'm prioritizing too many things here. This is more important. Because it's getting cold. We gotta get some firewood stored up. What's this? Oh, clay deposit. That's good. Alright. Another one there. Herbs. Pot of clay. Bird's nest. I think I'm going to have some people dying very soon. I kind of messed up. Should have built this a lot sooner. So I have 12 people. 7 adults. It's not a lot. I wonder if I lost some to that wolf attack that was earlier and I just didn't notice it. Okay, we're gonna speed it up. We gotta get that log splitter built or everything's just done. New villager immigrated. A new settler named Nanya has arrived, attracted by the growing prosperity of your town to increase the rate of immigration, ensure that you have surplus food and housing available. A new villager has been born. Your villagers celebrate the birth of a new child who has been named Alfar. He lives in that house.
What needs doing?
Nanya lives right there. Okay. Working on getting my shelter built. Boy, I just need wood. "14 people. I just need raw laborers right now. Your village is critically low on firewood. Increase firewood production to ensure your villagers have enough. Alright. I don't know how to do that. I'm trying. I don't think I can build it without that building, so we're going to speed it back up. Or either they're all going to die or we're going to get this solved. The deer are moving out into these plains too, by the way, so maybe they don't care about the forest as much as I thought they did. And we are having a wood crisis right now. I told them to cut this, but they don't seem to be doing it. Your villagers have succumbed to the bitter cold due to lack of shelter or sufficient warmth. Ensure that your settlement has enough firewood production so that the homes are stocked in time for winter. Villagers that have to travel long distances for their jobs, such as in the mines or work camps, or to acquire resources to stock their shelters, can also perish from extended exposure to the elements. Strategically constructing temporary shelters and markets can alleviate this. Interesting. There's a lot under the hood here that I just don't understand yet, obviously. I'm not sure why they aren't cutting these trees down. Oh, wow, they're dying. Look at this. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. They're all dying. And they're not doing... Okay, yeah, there's a dead one there. There's a dead one there. So basically, this is going to be one of those towns in the wilds that you come across and there's just a bunch of dead people in it, and it's totally empty. Graveyards. Dead villagers left out to rot will attract vermin and disease. Designate an area to be used as graveyards to bury the dead and keep villagers happy and healthy. Okay, I think I went too fast and did not plan appropriately. I thought by cutting trees I was getting wood, but I'm not. So they died of exposure. I've got 2 left. Let's see who's left. I clicked on the wrong. Nope, they're all dead now. Alright, well, this is nearing up on the hour marker anyway, and that's the length I like to keep these videos. I'm gonna take another shot at this. I might play it a little bit here on the side, and I'll probably do another lunch break. But I need to learn a little bit more. This first round, again, it was the very first time I ever played this, and this game is way bigger than I thought it was. There's a lot here, and I'm really interested in it, though. It looks good. I'm just no good at it yet. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video and hope the rest of your day is a great day, and we will catch you next time on Lunch Break. Talk to you later, everybody. Happy gaming.